Hi, I am Victoria Hines. I will be doing my presentation on autism. What is autism? Autism is a developmental disorder characterized by communication, social, and behavioral challenges. Autism stands for always unique, total, interesting, sometimes mysterious. It is a lifelong condition and it is usually a brain condition. The history of autism. Researchers say 1 in every 68 children in the U.S. have autism. It occurs in every racial, ethnicity, and social economic group. About 4.5 times more common among boys than girls. In every 36,000 children, of every 4 million children are born each year with autism. The history of autism. Back then, in 1908, was when the term first was used by Eugen Bleuler. 1911, Bleuler coined the concept of autism to describe a symptom of the most severe causes of schizophrenia. In 1930 through 1940, the autism spectrum conditions, which is the concept of autism, was changed to a spectrum condition with wide-ranging degrees of impairment. In 1943, the first person to be formally diagnosed with autism was Donald Trumplet. The problems that come about with autism are common challenges, including social phobia, excessive worry, obsessive compulsive behavior, hypervigilance, phobias, avoidance behaviors, rigid routines, and resistant to change, stimming or slash self injuries behavior, so hurting themselves. More problems are the characteristics of autism. The characteristics of autism include delaying language skills, hyperactive, impulsive, inattentive behavior, epilepsy or seizure disorder, unusual eating or sleeping habits, gastrointestinal issues, unusual mood or emotional reactions, delayed movement skills, or delayed cognitive or learning skills. In the efforts of changing the problem, the DSM-5, which is the symptoms needed to diagnose someone with autism spectrum disorder. It's kind of a book that shows certain criteria that you have to have for certain disorders. Another effort of change is the setting up of schools. So in 1960, they have started setting up own schools for autism. And today, autism is caused by genetic or environmental factors. People with autism were institutionalized and was experimented on because they thought they were more psychotic than a brain injury. Experimented was behavioral treatments, electric shocks, and antipsychotic drugs. 10 symptoms of autism include difficulty communicating, difficulty in social situations, attachment to unusual interests, developmental learning delays, trouble with transition, difficulty understanding emotions, insignificant impulse control, reoccurring sleep problems, over and under significant sensitivity to light, sound, touch, or taste, repetitive movements and behaviors. The types of autism are pervasive developmental disorder, childhood disintegration disorder, Asperger's syndrome, autistic disorder, and Rett syndrome. Social justice for these for autism can include treatment plans of therapy. There is multiple therapies, including nutritional, occupational, physical, joint attention, speech language, parent medication, or educational based. These have all worked in the past. It just depends on what kind of autism conditions and challenges that they have. There's also behavioral interventions, coordinating meetings with specific needs of individual children. Medication treatments is also can also be used. This slide is more of like, I feel as there has been multiple issues of bullying or um, not standing up for them because they don't know who they are. So I just have a couple of pictures that say that we need to make a difference. We need to speak up for these things that are happening to them. Even if we don't know what's going on, it helps them know that there's people behind them. And then this last slide is my sources.